Hi everybody, and welcome to a new season of the Championship. Here are my predictions for the first matches of the new Championship season. We start with tonight's match, Sheffield Wednesday versus Southampton. This one I'm going to go for Sheffield Wednesday 1, Southampton 2. I think this season Sheffield Wednesday are going to struggle, and Southampton, they were relegated, of course, from the Premiership last season. I'm going to get their Championship season off to a winning start. Like I said, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Southampton 2. Blackburn Rovers versus West Bromwich Albion. This one I'm going to go for Blackburn. Blackburn to win. Blackburn Rovers 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. Bristol City versus Preston. This one I'm going to go for a draw. I think a draw. Bristol City 1, Preston North End 1. Middlesbrough versus Millwall. Everybody's predicted Middlesbrough to finish in the playoff places this season. I think they will. And also Millwall, I think are going to be the dark horses this season. They had a good season last season, did Millwall. Anyway, but I don't think they're going to get off to a winning start tomorrow. This one I'm going to go for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough 2, Millwall 0. Norwich City versus Hull City. Everybody said last season that even I predicted that Norwich would finish in the playoff places, which they didn't. And Hull, they had a good start on the last season, winning their first few matches. They were top of the Championship at the early start of last season, but I can't see them finishing the playoff places. They'll probably struggle again, just to avoid relegation. Anyway, this one I'm going to go for Norwich 0, Hull 1. Plymouth versus Huddersfield. Well, I've tipped Plymouth to go right back down again. I think teams who come up from the League One usually go right down again. But being it's the Championship, you never know. They might surprise everybody this season, manage to stay up, but I don't think they will. The same for Huddersfield. I think Huddersfield are going to have a struggle this season. They struggled last season. They just avoided relegation. I think I'm going to have another season of struggle. Anyway, I'm going to go for Plymouth. Plymouth 2, Huddersfield 0. Stoke City versus Rotherham. Stoke City were another team that struggled last season, and I think they will again. As well as Rotherham, they just avoided relegation. This one I'm going to go for Rotherham. Stoke City 0, Rotherham 1. Swansea versus Birmingham City. Swansea have a new manager. I think Swansea will probably finish mid-table, I think, this season. They did struggle towards the end of last season, but I think they'll finish mid-table. And as for Birmingham, they're another team who I think will struggle this season. Will probably just avoid relegation again. Anyway, I'm going to go for Swansea. Swansea 2, Birmingham City 0. Watford versus Queen's Park Rangers. Well, Watford were another team that I predicted last season would come back up, but they didn't. They struggled. Queen's Park Rangers were another team who started off well at the beginning of last season and faded away. They probably will again at the start of this season, but I can't see them finishing the playoff places. This one, I'm going to go for a draw. Watford 1, Queen's Park Rangers 1. Leicester City versus Coventry City. Well, Leicester are tipped to win the championship. I think they will, the players they've got. Even though they've just sold James Maddison and Harvey Barnes, but I think they'll have enough about them to get about the championship. Coventry were unlucky last season not to win the playoff final. They did well, Coventry, because I did tip Coventry to struggle at the start of last season, but they didn't. I don't think they'll have finishing the playoff places this season, but you know, the championship, it's unpredictable. You'll never know what's going to happen. Anybody can beat anybody. I think this one is going to be an high-scoring match, I think. I'm going to go for Leicester 3, Coventry City 2. Leeds versus Cardiff City. I'm going to go for a Leeds win. Leeds are another team that everybody seemed to be, the bookies seem to be made favourites to come right back up again. I think they will. I think they'll finish second. But then again, you never know. Especially how Leeds struggled last season in the Premiership. Cardiff, well, they just avoided relegation last season. I think they'll struggle again. I think they'll have another season of struggle. Sunderland versus Ipswich Town. Well, Sunderland did well last season. They reached the playoffs. They played the playoff semi-final like they did. They've got 1 or 2 injured players coming back, so that might make a difference to them this season. Can I see Sunderland finishing the playoff places again? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. They'll probably surprise everybody again and finish where they did last season, the playoff places. As for Ipswich, I can't see Ipswich surviving in the championship. Teams who come up from League One don't, but then again, you never know. They might surprise a few teams this season, Ipswich. They might pull off 1 or 2 shock wins. I don't think they'll get many wins, but they'll probably might upset the so-called bigger teams. But like I said, I think they'll go right down again. Well, that's my predictions for the first match of the championship. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again